Hi, this is Brian from acousticmusic.org. Um, I love Les Paul Juniors. To me, they're the perfect electric guitar. One pickup, a tone and volume, stop tailpiece. It's great. Um, I first got it into my head that I wanted a Les Paul Junior after seeing that big picture of Leslie West with one at Woodstock, and that was when I first found out that they actually existed. Back then, we didn't have catalogs, we didn't have books about guitars, so I knew there were gold tops because I saw Michael Bloomfield with one, or later on, um, we saw Clapton with some Bruce Les Pauls. But anyway, I'm digressing. So my first attempt to get a Les Paul Jr. There was a newspaper that came out called the Bargain News, and all of us would be there right ready to get it and go through the Wanach for guitars. And I just saw this ad, and it said something like Gibson guitar, Gibson electric guitar, $65. So I called the person up, and they said, yeah, it belonged to somebody and their family who just never played it. And I said, well, what does it look like? And she said, well, it's got a big sort of yellow dot in the finish on the front of it. So I got excited, and I said, well, how many pickups does it have? And she said two. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. So I said, well, I'll come down and look at it. So when I got there, this is what she had, which is obviously a three-quarter size Melody Maker, and uh, I picked it up, and I said, oh no, this doesn't have two pickups. It only has one pickup. And she said, oh, I thought you meant that these were the pickups. And I said, no, that's the tone and volume knob. She said, well, then you can have it for $35. She figured she'd charge me half of what the two pickup one was. So I bought it for the $35. This isn't the actual one, but it was just like this one. The one that I got had the original stop tailpiece still on it. So I had this guitar, the guitar like this for a while before I finally found a Junior. The first Junior I found was a single cut Junior, but it had the finish stripped off the body, still had it on the neck, had a set of Grovers on it, and I used that guitar for quite a while. It took me a while to find one that actually was all intact. I found it up on West 48th Street. Um, Before I got that one, I got a red double cutaway, and you can see those. Those are in other videos that we've done. But so here's a 1959, I believe. Yep, 1959 three-quarter size Melody Maker, which is identical to my first attempt at acquiring a Les Paul Jr.